the meantime, we're getting ready for the semifinals in the bikes. And roaring up to the line is the defending champion, Bob Moriello. And here's his opponent, KC Bob Spillers of Fort Wayne, Indiana. These bikes are double-engine. The engine's between the two wheels, and they can really fly. Moriello qualified at 168 miles an hour. Joe Smith was the fastest qualifier at 171. We'll be seeing him very shortly. But right now, it's head-to-head, Spillers against Moriello. And there's not much protection out there for the rider. Pretty tough to keep things in line. Earlier, we talked to Bob Moriello about it.
Boy, reflexes have to be pretty sharp at 180 miles an hour when you're lying down. You have to be kind of a peculiar fella in order to do that. I would think that it would demand a great deal of courage to hurdle yourself behind one of these.
Well, it's nice of you to say it, but I just don't think of myself as anybody special. It's just something I happen to do.
While they're working on your bike here, getting it ready, well, what's the most difficult thing? I mean, like the first 50 yards or so?
The most difficult thing is about the first 50 to 75 feet, I would say. Feet. It's that close a thing. If I can get it out hard enough in the first few feet like that, I'm happy because it's accelerating as hard as it can. If I don't do that, then it's all over.
And they're on the line. Moriello in the far lane, Spillers in the near lane. And look at Moriello's takeoff. That first 75 feet, and he just blows Spillers off. Spillers eases up, and Moriello flashes to victory at 8.89 for an ET, and 163.33 is the top speed. So Moriello, the defending champion, will go into the finals. Now, moving up for another semifinals is Joe Smith. Here's the fellow that had the fastest qualifying speed of 171. He's in against T.C. Christensen. Little burnout here, getting those tires ready to go. Joe Smith. And Buster Couch, the starter, taking a little lunch break on the line. It's pretty tough to move away from these fast-moving events. One group's out of the way, and the next one comes up. Look at Joe Smith. Stretching out on that big Harley with the double engines, 3,800 cc's. He's sitting on top of lots of cubes, as they say. Joe Smith, the former national champion bike rider, against T.C. Christensen in the far lane. And it is Smith who gets a great start. And look at him fly at the finish line. 8.45, the ET 172.4. Christensen 9.13, quite a ways behind. So Joe Smith will go into the finals against Moriello. That ought to be some matchup. Joe Smith, the first man to get into the 8.